This is Codecademy. I'm currently working on their Introduction to JavaScript course. I'm on on functions. Okay, so I'm on functions lesson part 6 returns. Let's see what we got in the instructions. Whoops, wrong thing there. All right, so instructions. Imagine if we need to order monitors for everyone in an office, and this office is conveniently arranged in a grid shape. Oh, great. We could use a function to help us calculate the number of monitors we need. Declare a function monitor count that has two parameters. The first parameter is rows, the second is column. Okay, so to declare a function in JavaScript, we must first write the word function, monitor count, and we can't have spaces in function names, right? Never ever, which is why we capitalize the letter of the second or the third or the fourth word, not the first though. All right, and then parameters are the things that go in the parentheses. So I want rows, and then for a second one, I need to put a comma, and then columns, okay? And then for this to actually work, we need curly brackets. Let's see if that's what they want. Oh, great. All right, next part. 2. Let's compute the number of monitors by multiplying rows and columns, and then returning the value. Okay, so, in the function body of the function, you just wrote, use the return keyword to return rows times columns. Great. Return rows times columns and a semicolon. All right? And so this is going to take whatever value we put in for the parameter rows and columns. It's then going to take those values, multiply them together, and return means, hey function, spit those back out to me. Okay, so let's see if we did it right. Excellent. And third part. Now that the function is defined, we can compute the number of monitors needed. Let's say that the office has 5 rows and 4 columns. Declare a variable named number of monitors. Okay, so and to declare, we know we just need to do var num of monitors. Using, the const, I should have kept reading, the const keyword, and assign monitors the value of invoking monitor count with the argument 4 and 5. That's a ton of technical stuff, so let's do it and I'll explain it. First off, if you're not sure of some of that, remember we can always go back up here, and they usually provide hints, even to, constant, right? So here we are, function calculate width and height. This is a bit different, but constant area. So we are gonna want to have const number of monitors, okay? And what did we do down here? They asked for number of monitors using the const keyword, and assign, const just means it's a variable that's not gonna be changing once it's invoked, once it's created. Keyword, and assign number of monitors the value of invoking monitor count. Okay, so that means equals monitor count, and then in the 4 arguments 5 and 4. And this is super confusing. What they mean by arguments is they mean rows and columns. So 5 comma 4. It's a parameter when you declare the function, right? When I build this function monitor count, rows and columns are my parameter. When I use that function, I call it up using monitor counts. 5 and 4 are the arguments. They're the arguments that are using these parameters. So when it runs this, the function's going to say, okay, rows equals 5, column equals 4, 5 times 4, 20, and returns 20, which will make number of monitors equal to 20, hopefully. Let me put a semicolon and let's test it. Excellent. To check that the function worked properly, log number of monitors to the console. Sounds like a plan. So we're going to go ahead and console.log num of monitors. And let me put a semicolon, and let's try it out. There we are. And 5 times 4, which is the math it's doing, is 20. We did it. Yay! So that's the code that worked for me. Awesome, let's keep going.